Lucy 402 just resubscribed. Lucy 40 derp.
Hi. I started early while Zaf was making lunch. Specifically, I saw on my Zaf spy camera, I saw Zaf. And he said my own name, that doesn't make any sense. I saw Zaf going to make some lunch and I was like, hehehe. This is my dime, Pepe love. Pepe love. This is my dime. I've gotta keep Zaf on their toes. Yeah, sorry. Did you like my new did you like my new thing? My new starting scene screen. Also, I have this. Wait, I don't have a button for it anymore. What the fuck? What do I do? It's here. I've got this. Oh. Oh, look at this. Be right back. Oh, fuck, chat. Fucking chat. Oh, this chat. Yes, chat. Well, imagine chat's not there. There's a be right back screen. Listen, I made a new screen. Fucking chat in the way. Jeez. Jeez! Stop being in a wrong place on the stream. It's all your fault, not my fault for forgetting to move you and change how you look and stuff. Honestly. Honestly, my hair's also being a bit cringe. It's a day. It's a day. Merlin, how you doing? Zaf, how you doing? Ben, how you doing? Red, Lucy, Tom, Woto, how are we all doing? Azul, Aria, do. How's everybody? Doing well? I'm okay. I'm okay. Jay.
Multiple contacts.
Jay. It's Laris, how are you?
It's the Cylons.
Jay. Hyrule Warriors
Golden
Age
Girl
of Calamity.
J-Raid.
What the heck is this game you were playing, Jay? What is this? Time for a Google. Peepers. Looks like a Zelda game. So it looks like. Zelda meets Dynasty Warriors. Oh, very nice. I hope you had a good stream. So she was live, so I had it ready. Damn. Merlin. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I'm okay. I'm having a bit of a fringe crisis, but I guess we're just gonna have to live with that. I think the main thing is, I was streaming with Emma last night on our you know, Elden Ring stream, and we went for like 2 hours, and then my electricity went off, and it was off. I don't know when it came back on, because it wasn't on for like another hour and a bit after that, and I played my Switch for a little bit in bed, and then I went, fuck it, I'm going to sleep. And then when I woke up, it was back on. So I don't know when it came back on, but it could, honestly, with it cut off. The electricity is cutting off so much that it could happen again at any minute. Honestly, if we disappear during this stream, it's probably because the electricity's gone off, and that's just how it's gotta be. And I'll try and get back on if it happens, and if I can't, then that's it, because it keeps happening. Also, it happened the other day it happened on the evening, so it happened yesterday evening. It happened the evening before at like 2 AM, and I was in bed, asleep, and then I heard the house alarm go off because the electricity cut off. And then there was a flash of light, and the light went off. Then the alarm went off. Then there was a flash of light. then the alarm went off. Then there was a flash of light, and it happened like 5 times, and it was the electricity going on and off in quick succession. And it going off, I have my floodlight behind me. It is on, but it's hard to tell because it's kind of bright at the moment. During the 2 a.m, pitch black in my room, the electricity goes off and then comes back on, and that causes my floodlight to turn on because it's turned off by app, turned on at the wall. So it came on, and because of between that flicking on and off over and over again, and the alarm flicking on and off over again, I thought that either I don't know, I shit myself because it's too. I'm asleep, right? And then there's just loud noises and flashing floodlights, and I'm like, holy shit, something's fucking exploded or something. I did shit and piss. I was like, oh my fucking god, has the electricity, like, has the pole in the garden that's incredibly damaged, has that fallen over and ripped all of the wire out the wall, causing a big explosion or something? Is the, like, bit where it comes into the house on fire? Is there something out of the other side of the house on fire exploding? Like, what is happening? I was panicking. And then my brain finally caught up and, like, pieced together what was going on. But I was like, oh my god, like, the house has exploded and it's on fire because the electricity had gone off. And it caused, like, a load of issues. Oh my god. So yeah, it keeps going off. Anyway, it flashed on and off and on and off and on and off, and then it went off for 5 hours before they fixed it. It went off last night, and I have no idea when they fixed it. So it could go off at any minute. And this, like, I guess it's like brownout, yeah, but it's not because of, like, a lack of electricity or a problem at the actual, like, the source of the electricity. It's a place along the line in a nearby village where it always fucking breaks every time. It's broken there again. And they still haven't fucking fixed it. The problem is they just refuse to spend any money on actually fixing it. It's pretty wank. The amount of PMs the UK's gone through. When was the last election again? Well, we had an early election to elect Boris, right? Was that how it went? The timeline's very fuzzy for me now. So we had, it was Tony Blair, wasn't it? And then he stepped down after the war, and we got Gordon Brown. And then we had an election and we got David Cameron, and then he did the Brexit vote, and then he stepped down, so we got Theresa May. Then she did all the Brexit stuff and was actually doing some positive trans rights things, so pop off Theresa, okay? And then she stepped down and we got Boris. Then Boris got ousted by the party, so we got Liz Truss. She was intentionally shit and a fall guy so that Rishi Sunak can look really pog. Have I missed anyone? So now we've got Rishi Sunak, who's doing transphobia culture wars and pretending that everything he's doing is really positive, even though he's not really doing anything positive at all. Blair, Brown, Cameron, and Clegg. Wait. May, Boris, Truss, Sunak. Wait, where's Farage going in? I don't know if we're gonna get. I'm not sure about that last one, Ben. I'm not sure there's gonna be any Nigel Farage. The little Nick Cleggston. I don't remember that. I don't remember Nick Clegg being PM. I don't remember that at all. King of the Castle? Yeah, we should play King of the Castle. I don't remember. I do not remember that. But anyway, yeah, we've had. It's been a little while, and we've had like 60 fucking prime ministers. Clegg was deputy during the coalition years.
Golden Girl J cheered 1 bits. Blair
sense.
politics. Anyway, let's play a game about politics.
Hello, it's gonna be an odd thing to say. Could someone hit real quick? Just go to blah 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 blah. No, that's not very nice Twitch etiquette, Saj. Twitch etiquette. Don't shout other people out on other people's streams. It's not very froggy, chat. Oof, that's loud. Wait, wrong button. I've got to tab out because I don't have a button for this. And I've got to do this one. Then I've got to go into this. I've got to press this button. And ta-da! We're back in Invisible World. And it's magical. Steph, how you doing? Let's team chat up into groups and let them really like each other's decisions. Smiley face. Essaying. King at a castle. The fun kind of politics. Oh my gosh. Right. So, we did do one last time where I died. Alex DeGros, thank you for the follow. What do we, should we start a new one again? So I've got me, let's do that. Monarch name. Viz T. The cute. No, let's just do Viz T. Okay, dynasty name. Chat. The chat dynasty. Copper. How are you? But yeah, so I have this news like starting soon screen and stuff I've been working on, chat, and like the be right back screen, and it's, you can see it here on the pause screen, except chat's invading over the top of it. Look, it's very pretty. I drew that yesterday. I did it. I did something positive and useful. Can you believe it? It's crazy, right? And what we're gonna have on the right is we're gonna have a character art on the side. That was the plan. Pronouns still wrong on the thing? Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked, Zaf. I don't know what to do about it. Mama. And yeah, I've been like slowly doing bits of my UI basically. You're alright? Thanks, Jay. Thanks. Don't even have pronouns. It's just broken. They've been stalled. Hello, Borgween Vizdi. Hello, Redshirt Enterprise crew chat members. We are the Borg. Pronouns. Oh yeah. Broken. No, the pronouns on the chat on the stream. So when I have chat on like the BRB screen or the start screen, it has little pronouns on the chat add-on, and the chat add-on is going through stream elements, but I don't know how you get it to update itself. Pronouns in your chat, it's more likely than you'd think. Right, who should we pick as our third? What did we do last time? I think we did counts. I don't know if I want to do count. We've done counts a lot. We've done counts so much that the Gossamer Shield mission has come up like 5 times. I think we've got to do grandees or patricians. I'm gonna flip a coin. Okay, got 20 pence here. I've got 20 pence, chat. Okay, this is worth 20 pence. I'm gonna flip a coin. Tails is patricians. Heads is grandees. Okay. Bam. Heads. Grandees. That I flipped that coin so fucking high, it nearly hit the ceiling. I was like, I haven't flipped a coin in so long. I was like, I wonder how well I'm gonna flip this, and I haven't seen cash money in 84 years. Exactly. Exactly. I only have this because I stole, and by stole I mean I was given, £10 to pay for my prescription by my dad when I would get my prescription the other day. And, in cash. So I got this change from my prescription. Generally, I do not use cash money, though I am more likely to use cash money because I live in the north and we don't have, people generally don't have as much easy access to various double music. Cash equals sweets money. What else are you going to spend it on? Exactly. So, except sweets are so expensive now. You have to pay for it on your card. Stands on the side of the road, says, put 'em up, and steals all the 20p coins. Exactly. Still use cash on the regular? I don't know. Nobody has cash anymore. Like, my friend, he just uses his phone. Anything he buys, he just uses his phone. My sister just uses her card. She never has any cash. Anyway, chat, you've got to do !join and then whack a pronoun in there, and we're gonna play the video game. Remember when Freddo's a 10p? Crying. Tasty. Dotty. Okay. Get some people in. Should we get it going whilst everybody joins? I really like my character for the grandees. They have a dress on, so not gonna be useful, but I'll try my best to copy what others do. Oh no. We have Steph, instant win. Okay. I'm gonna hit begin. Everybody, you can still join, but I can start reading out all of the stuff. Go and see me, ma'am. Alright. Let's pick my victory condition. So, we have pretty reasonable trade, pretty reasonable farming, pretty good militia, pretty high faith apart from the chiefs, and low defiance. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in your place. These fools couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag, Pepe laughed. Better queens than you have been toppled by their treacherous nobles, your majesty. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Okay, what am I gonna do? Military's pretty high. Or I could try and maybe I go. What did we win with at one time? Oh, we did faith. Mommy, sorry, mommy. Faith, yeah. We became a saint. What if we do? I become the greatest queen who ever lived. Die as the mother of dragons. I see. You're the type who likes to build lots of statues of yourself, aren't you? I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. I am a streamer, Spy Master, so it does make sense to want to build lots of statues of oneself. It makes once you have an heir, I will return. Okay, bye. She's gone. I'm gonna do my coronation. Zaf, what are you saying? What are you saying? Oh, Enki's changed their name to Red. It's so weird seeing Red Enki. Something like that. My High Valyrian isn't great. Oh my gosh. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, your majesty, but not to delay any longer. But to delay would make the nobles restless. When the nobles get restless, chat. Oh, they take their daggers and they find the nearest backstab stab. They wouldn't dare. Oh, you should pay more attention to the history books, Your Majesty. The nobles are always plotting something. Denny. As is tradition, the council will decide that you get thrown into the river. Let's get this over with then. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay, here we go, chat. It's not vote. I'm just not even gonna bother reading them. River me up. Let's go. Into the river. Probably should have... We could have forced the commoners to swear a blood oath. That would have been pretty cool. That'd have been pretty fucking cool, chat. Wolfstrax, how are you? Also Salil, it was good to see you. And running. Okay. For birth, where the queen is the river. It's a classic. We're not even gonna bother. Look, my authority's gone down. I'm crying. Everyone's so savage. It is decided. The queen will be thrown into the river. Let me change out of my nice robes, chat. And the nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurtling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination? Or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Would you like to hear an idea for voting law? Yes. No one could be mad about throwing the queen in a river. I'm mad, my authority went down. Let's see who's on the council. Oh, now that you're queen, your first duty is to meet your council of nobles, Your Majesty. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, Your Majesty. The wintry north, the scorching south, and of course, the bleak march. Introduce yourself to the chiefs of the north. Stevil, good luck in the days ahead, Your Majesty. You'll need it. Dealing with us lot. Grandees of the South. A maiden Nat, God bless your reign, Your Holiness. I trust you'll conduct yourself with honor and faith. It's Zaf. Look at Zaf. Zaf's beautiful. Gosh. Imagine a voting law for approval voting, which would allow each noble to vote for more than just one option. That'd be pretty fun. Barons of the March. Aye. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, Thank you. With that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favour. You sit back and sigh. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. He said, avoid the throne at all costs, Vizte. When have the barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do what it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. Baldric. Oh my god, Zaf is gold. Okay, barons, are you doing lower stability, raise others' defiance, or lower authority? Barons? Barons? Mob check? Any barons? Barons? Barons! Okay, Enki, that which lurks, Red, Mundi, Jez, and Vanning. You're the barons. You gotta do a vote. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got some votes in. I shouted at the barons, and they made their choice to fuck me over. Are you thinking on it? That's fair. There's a time limit though. The barons have chosen to lower authority, which is annoying because I want to raise authority. The Republic of Kurth has this substance called gunpowder. With enough of that, the barons could take over the kingdom. Of course, a sensible queen would never allow one region to hold such a thing. To do so secretly, the barons must ensure their trading partners don't fear the queen's wrath. I haven't learned from all of the games I've played. A powdered gun. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower authority to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Pain. Pain. Chiefs of the North. We all know that I should be on the throne, not this imposter queen Vizter. How do we make that happen? It's Udor. Okay, do the chiefs want the lowest defiance, raise authority, or lower all faith? Chiefs. Chiefs. We've got Devil, Dunny, Nominile, Dotty, Wodo, Azul, and Let's Play. All the chiefs, you gotta do a vote. Gotta do a vote, chat. I'm gonna need you to do a voting here. Do we want the lower all faith, raise authority? Let's all have a fight about authority. That's what I think. I think we should just have a big authority off. I think that sounds fun. Every single thing goes for authority. We all fight to the death. At the end of the game, nobody wins. It'd be funny. It'd be really funny. We could do a game to see how long we could do how long we can drag the kingdom out without anybody winning. That'd be the dream. You have to type 2 whole words to vote. That's 2 words too many, Zaf. I can't do it. I'm afraid I can't do that. Yo, let's go. Okay, so the chief's plan is to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new monarch rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Yes, yes, good, Anakin, good. A false pretender occupies the throne when my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. So, Grandees, do you want to have highest faith, raise your own farming, or lower the stability? Kinda sad that you can't do authority. Kinda cringe. Zeph wants A. Tombat and Jay are going for B. Tired of witch hunts? Well, unless anybody else is gonna vote, who do we have in the Grandees? We've got Tombat, Jay, Zaf, Steph, Copper, and Buzz City. Okay. B. It has been decided. You get it? Been? Because it's B. The Grandee claimant Zeremia has... Why have they got such a hard name to say? Has been chosen by the Ninth God to be the next queen. She's promised a first miracle, food for all. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Sag. Okay. So that's everybody's thing. We got authority offs. Wait, what's that saying? The printing press. Okay, hang on. This is the invitation, so we've done this before. For sure. Your Majesty, it is my singular honor to invite you to attend the annual Night of the Seven Pyres celebration. Actually, we haven't done this before. Night of the Seven Pyres? What's that? Oh, Your Majesty, do you really not know? It's the biggest festival in the entire South. It's a celebration of the Ninth God and his victories over the other 8. It is the most holy and sacred night of the year. Most people like it because of the fireworks that are involved. Whee! Fireworks! Indeed, Your Majesty. I look forward to attending. I've mimicked their voice, so I'm not supposed to do that. Praise the Ninth. I trust you're willing to finance and organize one of the pyres. It's customary for the Queen to do so if she's in attendance. Wait, I have to spend money? No thanks. I'll make sure it's a night to remember. I look forward to it, Your Majesty. Okay. Okay, who should we honor guard this time? 7 pyres, 8 gods. Which one escapes the burning? The burning. The Marshal. Now that you are queen, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I'd like to see you try. Is it your imagination, or does the Marshal stifle a wry chuckle? In any case, she quickly hides it. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. But what about my palace watch? Hoorah! Don't make me laugh, your majesty. These tin soldiers could keep out the riffraff. Do you expect them to stand up to a warlock or a child of the Viper? Or me, for that matter? Oh. One of my options. Each region offers a selection of elite guards, chat. We already know this, don't we? We've played this game many times. The chiefs have their famous warrior heroes. The grandees, fierce battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel. And the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, your majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, if you just hire foreign mercenaries, they'd be loyal to coin, above all. The Sisterhood of Steel. Well, since the grandees... I made my decision. I think I'm going to go with the battle nuns this time, chat. They're going to defend me. Okay, Defiance has shifted. Battle nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later. They nod at you silently. Their solemn steel masks betray nothing before filing into formation behind your throne. Bam. Marshals non-binary. Pronouns do not equal gender. Gonna sneeze. Apologies. Apologies. Your Majesty, it's me, Steph. A blacksmith in the south has come up with a sort of printing contraption. Instead of relying on the painstaking effort of scribes, it produces 100 copies of text an hour. How remarkable. Yes, Your Majesty, isn't technology wonderful?
Sean Bean, don't you see how dangerous this is? Books should be stay in churches and universities, or else the commoners will start getting ideas.
That's all why you like the Silzul. Okay, so we can vote if we allow the printing presses to be used by the masses. It changes defiance, increases trade, lowers stability, and lowers authority. Only the church may use the printing press, 50% faith roll. Only the university may use the printing presses. Stability goes up, trade goes up, farming goes up, authority goes down. Or forbid the use of a printing press altogether, which is a 25% authority roll. There you go, chat. There you go. This is your choice. This is your choice, chat. This is the one. Both of them lower authority, both A and C. So I imagine they're going to get a big chunk of vote there. Unfortunately. And the other two options are a roll, so anything could happen. It's pretty awkward. Non-barons. I'm not sure what the chiefs want to vote for, really. I guess vote D and just do a big, massive rage, but it's tricky. Let the masses shitpost. Okay. Are we gonna go? Chiefs want none of this? I don't blame them. Zadarin, thank you so much for the 5 months.
Zadarin just resubscribed. Viz TT.
Zadarin, thank you so much. Also, Lucy, thank you for the 11 months earlier. I actually just got massively distracted instantly. You're 50-50ing it, chat. Well. Oh, never mind. Dunny's voted. Okay, we're going in. Voting hath closed. They vote for allow printing presses to be used by the masses.
Sean Bean, I gotta do it. It's gotta get into my voice. You're gonna regret this one day, Your Holiness. Highness, even. Ignorance is the only thing keeping the common folk in line. Sean Bean. Aye.
Alright, thank you, Isil. Nonsense, you're just jealous. True, Steph, pop off. In the end, both are right. The North develops a thriving publishing industry, but as more and more books are printed, radical ideas start to spread. The North's trade is now prosperous. Ideas like, maybe peasants deserve rights, and should we even have a queen at all? My authority! No! Oh no! Oh no, Chiefs, we've had a problem. Chiefs, rally to me, Chiefs. Rally to me, I'm on your side, Chiefs. Okay, Chiefs, what we gotta do is we gotta fund D. Fund D's nuts, am I right, Dab? Okay, so, if you fund A, the Baron's faith goes up. If you fund B, authority goes down. If you fund C, the Chief's trade goes up. If you fund D, authority goes up. If you fund E, the Grandee's farming goes up. And if you fund F, the Grandee's farming goes down. Bam, do a vote. Sorry, Red, I hadn't, you have to do it again. But we gotta, the Chiefs have gotta pump some of that fat dollar into D. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm scared. Okay, D and E are winning. That makes the most sense. It's logical. Oh, there's lots of money shaking around everywhere. We've got 20 seconds. Dad, how you doing? Okay. Eek. Okay, D&E is still winning. Ooh, B is creeping up though, be careful. Oh my god, that was danger. That was danger. Okay, D&E. Mero, how you doing? Okay, D and E are in. We got authority up, farming in the Grandees thing up. Okay, Grandees are doing a great job. They're just chilling on their own. They're having a great time. A taxing issue. Mr. Frodo, Your Majesty, help us, Your Majesty. Chief Infamous Devil 98 of the North has been bleeding as dry as. Not literally, I hope. Oh no, I'm making use of a common idiom, Your Majesty. Our taxes are 10 times higher than they've ever been. Or you can't afford to feed me cows. Sorry, I'm just laughing about the idiom. It's true, Your Majesty. Chief Infamous Devil 98 has been taxing his peasants at least twice as much as the next highest noble.
Sean Bean, it's been an hard year, Your Greatness. I've barely got any gold in me vault. I'm just doing what I can to stay afloat.
What about this peasant's poor cows?
Pox on the stupid cows. Let's see what the council thinks of this,
Throw Devil into the dungeons to teach him a lesson. Defiance up, authority up, and wealth down of Infamous. Allow Devil to keep overtaxing their peasants. Their wealth goes up, Defiance goes down, and the North's farming goes down, like the Chief's farming goes down. Or have a royal tax collector take over the duties in the North. Defiance goes up, my treasury goes up, and the wealth goes down. Okay. I kind of want A though, because I want my authority. Please chat, not the sex dungeon, not again. Oh no. To the dungeons! Everybody, chat always votes for the dungeons. This is the way. This is the way. Speaking of this is the way, I got up so late this morning, that I haven't watched the Mandalorian episode yet. Normally I watch it before we stream, but I couldn't get out of bed this morning. It was too comfy. And I was like, I completely forgot about it as well. I could have watched it in bed. Okay, I am the chiefs. The chiefs are throwing Devil, one of the chiefs, into the dungeon. A classic maneuver. Listen, the chiefs want this because they want the authority up, Devil. You're the sacrifice. Listen, your son will plodge. Your son will carry on.
Gods be good, not the dungeon. Why would you ever take the side of some poxy villagers?
Chief Infamous Devil is flung into the deepest cell and his ill-gotten gold confiscated. The other chiefs grumble at the imprisonment of their compatriot. Second-born son in a dungeon. Okay, Infamous has now got no money. The North is very aggrieved. But the authority has gone up, so... you know. It's a great day. Finding a spouse. It's my mother. You ready? The twisting passages of the castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Fist, why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been 28 years of your life, Vizty. Why have you not gotten married? But mother, I don't want to get married. Nonsense. A queen cannot rule alone. Don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or don't you mind? Women, please. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. She's gonna pop me on Tinder. Will this seem out of the corner named Jay this time? I guess we'll see. Your Majesty, in the North, I'm afraid that someone has been painting obscene graffiti on your monument in the North. What? I assume it's been washed off by now? Aye, Your Highness, but every time we remove the images, they appear again the next day. We need to track down the perpetrator. You're becoming a laughingstock in the North. When you call the council together, some of the nobles whisper behind their hands, stifling giggles. Chief, Shenza was right. God, sorry, my brain. I think this might be a one-rounder today, chat. My brain is not having it already. Stretch. Okay, so do we brutally crack down on the locals until the perpetrator is found, which increases our authority, but lowers our stability? Do we send the watch to investigate without drawing attention to themselves, which is a 30% authority roll? Offer a reward for the perpetrator's capture, 50% defiance roll? Or there's nothing to worry about, and the authority goes down? What are we thinking? Let's do a vote. There you go, chat. Night Charm, how you doing? Crack down on those damn peasants? Censor graffiti? What are we, tyrants? Okay, yes. Look at this. Look at all of these non-barons. Look at voting for A. Good, good. Do it. Do it. The dark side of the Force. Good, Anakin. Good. Yes. Nice. Randy signing with the Queen and North as a mage. True. Okay. Brutally crack down on the locals until the perpetrator was found. Your soldiers storm the local village, shouting, kicking people until they get the answer they're looking for. Yes, the authority wars have begun. Stability is now teetering. However, it's not the answer you expected. The culprit is no other than Chief Sned's, for God's sake, brain, Chief Shensa herself. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
It was her, Dio. It was I. I was the one who drew all those unmentionable organs on your statue. Why does Visty sound evil make me want to join the evil team? And you know why I did it? Because you are a tyrant, and tyrants deserve mockery. Tell, how you doing? You know what? It was actually pretty funny. You're free to go. Authority down. Officers, seize her! Defiance up, stability down, and graffiti artists deserve the chop. Authority up, defiance up, and stability down. Authority up, chat. I knew it. I knew you're a tyrant. Go ahead and kill me. It won't make a difference. There are hundreds of others lined up to draw all sorts of private parts on your statue. Hundreds! Turns out that Chief Shensa is wrong. Once she's dead, the graffiti stops pretty much immediately. Oh no. However, your over-the-top reaction has made you even more enemies in the North. Oh, but I've pleased the North by increasing our authority. We don't need a rebellion. We don't need a rebellion, North. We're all good and friends here. Amidst the dark and foreboding forests, a small, squat castle stands watch over the Marcher border. There at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Aye, have the merchants from Kurth arrived with our gunpowder? Not yet. They still fear the Queen's reprisals, not to mention their own government. Then our work is not done. We need to weaken Queen Visti's grip. Barons aim to lower authority to 4 or less. Wanted you to raise your authority, but not in our land. True. Far in the north, where the snows blanket the landscape and the wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of Tyrant Queen and the warrior who will overthrow her. A congregation of god speakers huddle around the tablets, detailing the supposed ancient story, whispering excitedly. Praise Morgana, the tablets are genuine! Then the gods are good, and we are blessed. Aldur will be our monarch. All hail the Lord Rendar! Cheers in the circle. Cheers circling the clan hall, and a mug of ale is tipped over Aldur's head. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must keep the old ways of the North alive, and surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Aldur. For the next stage, chief scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Well, pretty cringe. It's pretty cringe, Ron. That's since you're now doing so well, chiefs. I'm just gonna tax you. Thanks. Just don't worry about that. Get chiefed, chiefs. Rebellion. No rebellion. No rebellion. You get what you deserve. I have found 3 potential matches for you. One from eligible young woman from each of 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. And a partner to life to have in the hole, don't forget. I suppose so, but the alliance must come first. For the alliance! Your mother leads you to a great hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. Alright then, let's see these eligible bachelorettes. Rex, how are you? She whisks away the cloth from her first portrait. This is Mag, firstborn daughter to the Northern Wotalom clan. She's your typical northern lass, big, brawny and honest, in the same way an axe to the face is honest. She keeps the company of a witch woman and god speakers who have taught the mysterious secrets. Had a bit of a controversy a while back when her clan hall burnt down. Apparently her peasants were to blame. See the appeal, I suppose? From the south, Cardoza, the eldest daughter of Lady Lorpa lineage. She's reputed to have the ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Like many in the south,
She claims to put her faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns. Fortunately, she lacks the common touch. Peasants have had some terrible nicknames for her. That's not how you burn witches, peasants. Just burn down the clan hall. Not bad at all. And finally, we have the March's offering. Helamin, scion of the prestigious Halcyon bloodline. A typical baroness, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most of the barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Oh, and she's not popular with the peasantry. Something about her sets their teeth on edge. So the peasants hate everybody. Whose daughter was the grandee option? She sounds like a laugh. It was Halcyon's, right? Or was that Halcyon's? Wait. Lady Lorpers, that was who it was. Is anyone popular with the peasants here? I'm certainly not either. I've made my decision. I'm gonna pick Mag of the North. We've lowered the North's defiance now. Hehehe. Hehehe. Oh no, Let's Play wants to do a rebellion already. Please. For the North. Bands of peasants have staged an uprising in the march, Your Majesty. I forgot. Why do we... I shouldn't have done Scottish and Northern, because they just blend together too easily. In the dead of night, they stormed my castle. My good friend Baron Jessicato. Aye, they and their family are currently languishing in their dungeons. What has caused the peasants to rebel? Oh, the usual complaints. The peasants accuse the Jessicato of caring more about hunting and carousing than the plight of the common folk. How were the peasants able to take the castle? They bribed some of the guards. They also seem to have a brand of new, well-forged weapons, pikes and swords mostly. We have no idea where they found the money. What are the peasants' demands? They want Baron Jessicato to be stripped of their assets, with their lands divided among the peasantry. In return, the rabble will free them and spare their life. Okay, so, do we send an army to siege the castle? 70% military. What have we ever done to the peasants? Such unwanted aggression. But I need my assets, exactly. Give the peasants what they want, increases defiance, lowers authority, but increases stability. Pretend to accept their demands, then kill them when they leave the castle. Lowers stability, lowers defiance, and increases authority. I too have always wanted the barons to be stripped. Morpheus, how are you? Okay, what do we think, chat? Are we gonna send an army to siege them, give the peasants what they want, or pretend to accept their demands and then kill them later? Ironically, the rest of the barons want to give them what they want because they want authority to go down, which is pretty funny. Oh dear. It's pretty silly. Bing bing! Oh. Okay. Ooh, this is very mixed. It's nearly... Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well, voting is tied at 9. So, it's, do I bully the barons and increase the authority, or do I feel sorry for the barons and lower the authority? That's the real question here, isn't it? We all know what's coming. I do feel bad for the barons, though. If I increase the authority, I feel kind of bad. Okay, listen. Okay. Barons, you owe me one. Okay, you owe me one. Okay. That has increased your defiance, but I did try to help you, so bear that in mind when you think about rebelling. They are monsters. They've taken the fortress by force, and you want to give in to their demands? As promised, Baron Jezicado is stripped of their property, and their extensive lands are split up between the peasantry. Oh. Remember, barons.
Your Holiness,
Something America.
well, hi there. Your Holiness, barons of the south are complaining about bandits. Southern roads are too dangerous to travel, even with the guards. Gangs of highly organized, well-armed highwaymen will ambush the merchant caravans and steal almost everything.
Do we pay? What can be done about the bandits plaguing the southern roads? Do we pay a mercenary company to patrol the roads, which is going to be pricey? Do we make a few empty promises and hope it all goes away canonical? How are you? Do we send a battle-hardened regiment to rout out the bandits? 30% military roll? Or do we offer a bounty on bandit scalps, which lowers the treasury? Visty be like, okay, Visty, you need to put on your American accent. How do you get into it? Well, hi there.
My husband. Have you seen my husband? I can't believe it, chat. My husband's gone missing again.
Okay, what are we thinking though, chat? Honestly, I'm not particularly fussed about what you pick here, so do a vote. Maybe we can do A or D. I'm happy to pay some money to solve this bandit problem. Honestly, I'm happy to make it so. Yeehaw! Gotta play some. What's it called? You know, that video, James. You know the one. You know. Okay. The barons really want us to make a few empty promises and hope it all goes away, huh? Red Dead, that's the one. Let's please. We should play Red Dead. If they didn't make you play a dude in the campaign, I'd have played it. But I just didn't want to play a dude. The multiplayer lets you make your own character, so it's just a bit sad. Oh shit! I can't believe that. I clicked end and it got tied because Let's Play snuck a vote in. Now I have to decide. Oh no. I'm gonna go with A. Boom, boom. Okay. You pay for a fearsome mercenary company known as the Ghoul Bitten to patrol the roads and keep the bandits at bay. After a dozen bandit attacks are repelled in the roadside skirmishes, the bandits lay low and lick their wounds. The roads are quiet once more. Merchants grumble that mercenaries demand constant bribes, and their manners are almost as bad as those of the bandits. But who cares? The merchants are never happy. Clearly this means you owe us one now? What do I... Okay, so I could stop the count. After voting, we can change your minds, or I can bribe you. Okay, bribery time, chat. Bribery time. Tears. Okay, so there's 2 rebellion verges happening. So the royal wedding, chat. Bribery OP. Your wedding to Mag is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel across the Rome to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Mag at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Then I pronounce you queen and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after a feast, there's a dance. Your new wife, Mag, delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. So, I'm sorry about that, chat. I've just had to put the authority back up. I feel bad for the barons now, chat. I feel bad for the barons. By the time you find yourself alone with Mag, it's past midnight, and you've never felt more tired. I miss the north. It's too warm down here, and people twist their words. They don't mean what they say. I'd much prefer to rule from the north if I could. Aye, I can see why. Everyone down here speaks in circles, insulting each other without really insulting each other. I don't know how you stand it. It's tough, but I have to do my duty. By Morgana's cauldron, I feel for you. I couldn't do it. After finishing the last of the wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. Seems your wife is happy to take her time getting to know you, Sag. Sag. Night of Seven Pyres. It's not long until the Night of the Seven Pyres. As you journey south, the sun beats down on you like a hammer. Grandee Dombat meets you at the gates to the city of Kovana. Well, hi there. I'm glad you could make it, Your Highness. Welcome to Cordova. A beautiful place you have here. The whole city is excited to have you here, Your Majesty. Citizens cannot wait to see your pyre burn. Wait, Monka asks. You will provide the surrounding entertainment and arrange for this event's spectacular climax. But first, which of the deposed gods' effigies do you want to be responsible for burning? Sus, yeah. The third god, the drowned lady. An excellent decision, Your Majesty. Traditionally, the third god's effigy is over at the 50 feet high and burned in the harbor on a platform above the waves. That sounds pretty fucking like you're trying to bankrupt me there, Tombat, alright? That sounds like fucking bullshit. Okay? I just want to say, sounds like you've just made up some fucking bullshit to make me spend a lot of money on a giant fucking pyre in the middle of the ocean on a platform. Now, what kind of entertainers will you be hiring to surround the pyre and impress spectators? Obviously, chat, we have to choose fire dancers. A wonderful choice, Your Holiness. Fire dancers are the south of fame throughout the kingdom. You'll need more than that to draw a crowd, however. What else? Oh my god, I'm getting bankrupted here. Also some acrobats. Trapezing high above the roaring flames, enough to make even a stone heart sing. Anything else? Jesus Christ. That's all. But your work's not done yet, Your Majesty. You must decide on the pyre's spectacular climax. Sometimes we go with fireworks, but those are expensive. Black powder must be sourced all the way from Kurth. The crown has no respect for tradition. Oh, this is bullshit. The less exciting alternative is to topple the effigy over like a fallen tree. Oh my god. We will fill the effigy with an obscene amount of fireworks, chat. Wonderful, Your Majesty! Your power will accumulate in a stupendous fireworks display, unlike any the world has ever seen before. I'll make the arrangements at once. See that you do. Soon the Night of Seven Pyres is upon you. The streets of Corvana are crammed with merrymakers. As a royal stagecoach makes its way to the harbour, the citizens greet you with cheers and tossed roses. The effigy of the third god towers over the lapping waves, a 50-foot woman with an expression of woe. As it bursts into flames, out come your fire dancers and acrobats. You wait anxiously for the crowd's reaction. The fire dancers sway alluringly, spinning their flaming torches. Overhead, the acrobats glide above the flame like doves. Crowd applause, delighted at the sheer spectacle. Finally, your effigy detonates. The dark sky is filled with bangs and whistles of 1,000 colours, and the nearby ships look distinctly flammable. Whoopsie! Sergio, how are you both doing? George, what are you doing? Can you see my cat? No, Sag. It's been green screened out. Silly green cat. Aren't you, Georgie? You're a big green cat. Okay, well, 65% chance that nothing will go wrong. Fortunately, phew, no stray sparks catch anything alight. Thank the stars. You didn't want to be known as the queen who burned down Corvana. Woo! Yikes. That was a tough... That was a close one, for show. Jesus. The next day, you wait anxiously to hear how the South reacted to your fiery display. Congratulations, Your Majesty. All anyone can think about is how your spectacular pyre. Everyone agrees you've honored the Night God, and you put on a hell of a show. Excuse my blasphemy. Okay, wait, that was a faith roll. Jeez. Okay, Defiance can't get lower. The South's faith is now zealous. The authority has gone up. I'm really sorry, Barons. I'm just all coming up authority. Stability is now civil. Praise the Ninth God. Praise be upon him, Your Highness. I hope that you come down for, someday for another night of the Seven Pyres. Oh no, oh no. Your Holiness, the mercenaries you hired are behaving terribly. In addition to their wages, they're extorting tolls from traveling merchants in exchange for safe passage. What happens if the merchants refuse to pay? Their goods are confiscated at sword point. In other words, the mercenaries are robbing just as much as the bandits used to. Between the bandits and the mercenaries, the southern trade is being utterly destroyed. Okay. Dock the mercenaries' pay as punishment, which will decrease the trade and decrease the farming. Offer to pay the mercenaries more if they behave better, which will spend all of my money, increase the trade and lower the defiance, or tell the merchants that from now on, this is just the cost of doing business. I'm gonna veto B. How about that, chat? I don't want to spend all my money on this shit. Fuck the grandees farming. Let's do it. Let's band together, everybody. Vote A. Yeah, down with the grandees farming. Yeah, vote A. Vote A. Good, yes. Oh, Georgie, what are we doing, my big son? Hey, what are you doing? He's a good boy. He's a big baby boy. You're not on camera, Georgie. You're just hiding beneath it. They don't know you're here. They don't. No, they don't know, Georgie. No. They just think I'm talking to myself. Too. Oh, you're in a big fuss. The Chiefs are just on Vizdy's leash. I'm trying to help the Barons too, but it's not happening. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Outraged at the reduction in their wages, the mercenaries march all over the border to the Ashmeaden Empire and leave your kingdom for good. They plunder a few villages along the way for good measure, leaving ashes in their wake. In their absence, bandits begin preying on the roads once more. Vizzy's baby talking to her own foot. I don't think you're a foot now, Georgie. Don't know. Don't know, my papa. Mwah. Mwah. He's a good boy. I know. No, they can't really see you. Okay. The grandees farming's still too high. Axel. Okay. Right. That was the end of that month. The prophesied Knight's Herald has finally manifested on Celeste Ath, taking the form of the humble noble known as Zeremia, who hails from the farming town in the southern hills, or so the grandees claim. Ha ha! Peasants from all over the south flocking to you, Zeremina. I knew you could do it. Praise be to the Night God. Praise be. But this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false queen. People still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and just die for you. The next stage of their scheme, the Grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Eek. Not missed a drop for this campaign, have you? There is some new Twitch drops, but I don't know. I can never resist the little meow. It's so fucking cute. I just blacked out and repeat anytime I see it. Meow. Last time I saw drops were on the Chiefs. Already seen the Barons in the North one. Alongside the original one. Let's have a little peepers. Let's head over to the drops and rewards page. Beep, beep, beep. Chief's drop outfit. And there was previously there was just a golden armor looking one, and then there was a Baron's looking one, and now there's a Chief one. King, Baron, and Chief, yeah. So that's what we're on. Can I open up my own stream and get my own drops? I'm asking for myself. Asking for myself. Can I watch my own live stream? I can. Og. Okay, I gotta mute it. Oh, it was muted. Oh. Stop it. Okay. Cool. Have your drops appear in OBS? That sounds like hacking. Okay. End the season. Let's go. Requisitioning rare reagents, the Stone Maiden, or overrun by bandits. Oh, it's my wife. Sean Bean. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Oh. Vizty, I've come to ask you a favour. I've recently purchased a very rare reagent from one of my alchemical studies. A small vial of Trojan frankincense. Unfortunately, it's been delayed. I was buying it from Grandee in size 11. It'd be a great favour to me if you could chase it up on my behalf. I'll look into it. Oh, gods are good. Let me know how you fare. You summon Grandee and Sizer to the council chambers the next day to talk in private. Greetings, your holiness. What can I do for you? I hear you have something for my wife. Alas, I can't give you the frankincense just yet. I was led to believe that the frankincense was to be used in a holy ceremony, as is regular down in the south. But I heard some disturbing rumours that your wife wants to conduct some devilish rituals and experiments not sanctioned by the Ninth Guard. Non-fungible crabs? Yeah, the crabs it's just the same image. Until I'm convinced that this isn't the case, alas, I cannot hand anything over, for fear of invoking the wrath of the Ninth Guard. Give me the frankincense, or you'll know the meaning of holy wrath. The frankincense will only be used for holy rituals, you have my word, which is a lie. Or would some extra coin persuade you to part with the frankincense? I'm afraid I cannot be bribed, your holiness. Frankly, I thought you were above such tactics. I really want to do that, but it'll fuck over the barons even more, and I feel really bad for the barons. I really want to send you to the dungeons. Oh, the barons will 1,000,000% try to rebel if I fuck them over anymore. I really don't want to do it. The Dungeons, dungeons, dungeons. I don't want to... The barons are stuck on number 1. I don't want to fuck him over. Keep it then. Mag will have to do without. Thank you for respecting my morals, your holiness. Mag is disappointed that you didn't procure the frankincense for her, but at least you've avoided an investigation by the grandees, or worse, the High Inquisitor. Barons can't rebel if you're stable enough. I know, but I still feel bad for just mega fucking them over. Aye, behold my liege. Oh, aye, Baron Axolotl pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Baron Fireld. The statue is impeccably detailed, his expression in a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? That's not a statue, is it? Astutely observed, my liege. This is all that remains of my fellow Baron. Seems that the Stone Maiden is abroad in a march. Well, I know she's abroad. They call her the Stone Maiden. This is no laughing matter. That's quite funny though, your highness. That's not a laughing matter. She's a walking statue with her burning yellow eyes, and all who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before walking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Baron Fireld on their latest hunting trip. Please, my liege, you must do something. Fireld's dead. They're dead, ja. So we could have hired a wizard to take care of this, which would have been great, because Wheaters would have liked us to have done that. But sadly, I'm too fucking poor. So we can send an army to smash the things into rubble for a 40% military chance. Tell everyone to in the march to hide for a 60% authority roll. Or consult the fairy tales for a solution for a 55% roll. I'm not sure what we want to do, so I'm just going to let you vote, chat. Honestly, you can go crazy. Go fucking crazy. Oh, good, Georgie. Georgie's just sat in front of me now. I have like a little soft squidgy thing to armrest for my mouse, my keyboard, and George is just sat along here. Except he's like 60 times the size of it, and so he's just kind of perched on it precariously. Well, we might be able to. Do you think we'll be able to cat cam with the green screen? No. Turns out, no cat cam. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Can't cat cam with the green screen. Pop him on your head. It will work, won't it, George? Careful, don't push any of these buttons. George also one time I was in... Yo, we're gonna all hide. Okay, 6% roll, let's go. Okay, we're rolling. Bum bum. That's not a solution. Oh wait, hang on. Scottish. That's not a solution. That's pure cowardice. The barons refuse to hide in their houses like cowards. They continue business as usual. The Stone Maiden, enraged, stalks the march for weeks on end, turning thousands of peasants into granite figurines. Well, that was a terrible roll. At long last, she retreats into her lair deep underground, falls asleep once more. On the bright side, the barons now have plenty of oddly realistic statues to sell. Well, great job, barons. Great job. Oh my god, the bandits. Every day, more bandits attack the roads in the south. We are overrun with scoundrels and outlaws, your highness. I've looked into this, your majesty. The leader of sorts has emerged from among the rabble. For now, the lawless scum do his bidding. Tell me more. He calls himself Thomas Greensleeves. He claims to steal from the rich and give to the poor. By all that is holy, have you ever heard such nonsense? The local villagers idolize him. They're singing ballads about him, turning him into a legend. They won't hesitate to let this man hide amongst them when the sheriff comes a-knocking. Who cares who he is? We need to kill him and teach the others a lesson. Okay, so we can't put a bounty on his head because George, they should be able to see you now, Georgie. Look, this is can't see you. Hang on. No, George, it's alright, it's alright. Can they see ya? Are you getting? I can't tell if they can see you. George is here. Look at George. Look, this big black splodge just here. This is George the cat. He's huge. He's a very big cat. You just can't see him because he's so black. Oh, he's a big baby. Having a big fuss, aren't you, Georgie? You gonna sit there, boy, aren't you? Yep. Just sat on the armrest now. Stealth mode activated. Honestly, true. Okay. Chunky Void. Here's my big. He loves me, and I love him. Don't we, Georgie? Stealth. Where you going? He's off again. I moved. He's off on an adventure. I know. Bubba. He just likes to be with me, don't you, G? Okay, so do we send a spy to join the bandits and find the location of their hideout, which lowers trade, increases defiance? Tempt one of the bandits to rat out their leader, decreasing trade, increasing defiance? Or mount an extensive smear campaign to discredit Thomas Greensleeves? 70% authority roll. Do you know what I'm going to say, chat? Let's do D. If you vote for D, chat, you get some money. Some big dollar. You know what I mean? Some of that big dollar. You can use it to finance your rebellion. Right, barons. Fuck. Oh, the barons have been so fucked. I didn't even try to actively increase the authority, but it's just gone up anyway. Tie for the gold? You're welcome. Spices the game up a bit, doesn't it, if you all get a load of money? I think so. Voting has closed. Boop boops! You launch a smear campaign across the kingdom. Town criers shout about how Thomas Greensleeves' bandits are cannibals and sadists. Posters denounce him as a devil-worshipping warlock. Authority challenge succeeded. In particular ingenious touch, your spy master sends a fleet of spies to crank the rumour mill, seeding the taverns with gossip that Greensleeves is secretly a noble, and staging attacks to justify increased road policing. Oh, damn. I thought you said, sand baboobs? Sang baboobs. Send my boobs. It works like a charm. Greensleeves bandits mostly remain loyal, but the scandalized villagers refuse to shelter them any longer. Soon enough, he's hunted down by the sheriff and hanged by the roadside. Maybe a sadist and worse, a noble. Yeah. Oh, for the trumpet. Please do not send boobs. Yeah, please do not send boobs. True. Stability has gone up, trade has gone up, defiance has gone down. Okay. That was the end of that season. The barons are still giga-fucked. Okay, so, an auction. Increase stability or decrease authority. That's A and that's B. Increase the chief's military with C. Decrease the chief's trade with D. Decrease the grandee's farming even with E. Or decrease the stability with F. This is our funding. This is our time. Do a funding, chat. I think, obviously, the grandees are going to want F. The barons are going to want B. And everything else, I think everybody else is kind of want to fuck over the grandees and probably vote for A. But I guess, no. Maybe they want some other stuff. The chiefs are just kind of living their greatest life because we haven't had a single faith thing, including the chiefs, the entire game. So we haven't been able to increase their faith. Don't know if you have any money. Is there credit? No, there's no credit. If you don't have any money, that's it. Okay, well B and F are winning. If A... Oh no, A is now there. Okay, wait, we need to get more funding into B so that the barons... Oh no. Oh no. Well, Miro put a lot of money into making sure the Grandees got that stability down, and then the the Chiefs, led by Shensa II, put a lot of money in to make sure that stability went back up again. So nobody got anything from that. Just a waste of money. About my heir. Your marriage to Mag has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough. And you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about her stupid alchemical experiments than your happiness. A spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Thank you, Mother. Felt like more of a life sentence than a wedding. Oh, don't be so dramatic. You've done well so far, but something's still missing, an heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of many cousins. What should we do, chat? What should we do? I'm gonna adopt a lowborn child from the orphanage, just like me in real life. Nodders. The nobles won't be too happy about a lowborn child being elevated to the status of a royal. I urge you to reconsider. My mind is made up. Let us remember. I'm sure history will remember you as a champion of the people. If it remembers you at all, I'll make the necessary arrangements. Beep, 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 beep. Avalanche! Your Majesty, a devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There are few survivors. I attack. I suppose I should lend a helping hand. The other nobles are under no obligation to help the North, but surely they will vote with compassion. Do we send financial aid, basically bankrupting me? Instructs the Archbishop to lead a memorial for the lost, lowering faith. Somehow, and increasing defiance. I'm not sure in what world that lowers faith, but hey ho. Or there's nothing to be done. I could, yeah, if I bribe to send aid though, that just makes you money. I still poor. Thoughts and prayers. I'm gonna veto the top one because I'm gonna fucking go bankrupt at this rate. I can't do it. Compassion? What's that? A compass. You alright, Georgie? You can sit back on my knee if you want to, baby. It's up to you. It's up to you, big boy. I know. Barons, the breast bleed. I'm sorry, Barons. I'm sorry, Barons. I'm trying to help you, Barons. You got something I need, Georgie? Oh, you're a silly cat. I know we need cat cam, don't we? We need George cam. That's what we need. How should the kingdom respond? There's nothing to be done. They're just gonna, I think everybody, if you change all your profile pictures to, like you with a faded out avalanche in the background, and like a in northern blue, that'll be enough. The North is a hardy, self-reliant region. There is little complaint about your lack of help. At least, none that reaches your ears. Not even prayers, I know. Not even any tweets about thoughts and prayers. Pagan prophecy. We could have let out some newspapers with thoughts and prayers on with our new printing press. Good boy, Georgie. Glad. Oh, yeah. He's so cute. I love him so much. Oh, baby. He didn't used to be this cuddly. He used to not sit on you ever. And then, he disappeared for a little bit. And then reappeared. And then, yeah, silly. And then, one time he got, we don't know what happened, but he broke his hip. And we had to take him to the vets, and they, like, sorted him out. And he had to stay in a cage for like, 3 months or something. Like, he just had to be stuck in this cage and he couldn't come out, so we had to keep going seeing him all the time and giving him a fuss and a cuddle and everything. And ever since then he's been a big cuddly bump. bickily bumba. Sorted him out in a good way. He's fixed. He's a good boy. Don't need George. Yeah. Now he likes a cuddle. After he's been through his trauma. Yeah. Stockholm syndrome sets in. Oh, he's a cat. He's fine. Yeah. Rawr. The Northern Chiefs, God Speakers, have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Let me guess, you think it's all fake? Of course it's fake. Nothing those pagan gods have ever said or done is real. This is but one of the countless myths used to justify the behavior of immature heathens. What she means to say is the chiefs plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many northerners believe it. Oh, ninth above. Quite. The prophecy tells of an authoritarian queen who is overthrown by a northern warrior, saviour of the pagans known by names such as the Thronebreaker, the Sword of Valtor, or the Lord Render. That's you, by the way. The authoritarian queen, not the Lord Render. The prophecy calls for the collapse and deaths of all of the false gods, including the ninth, whom Kelness will lead into a bubbling cauldron disguised as a magical pond. This is all sounding very heretical. Worse than heresy, Your Majesty. It's a lie. We must strengthen the church in the north. Besides falsifying their prophecy, it might even save a few misguided northerners. Pagans still blindly worship their gods, however. If we don't act soon, the kingdom will be lost. Okay, so do we order priests to go to the north and decry the prophecies of false, which will increase faith, increase defiance, lower stability, and lower authority. Now, bear in mind, barons who want to lower authority, bear in mind, if you do vote A, it won't stop the chiefs from completing their second scheme. They'll just do it anyway. So we kind of have to do B. And I'm going to give you some... I'm going to bribe you, chat, into delaying the chief's scheme. I'm bribing you. Get bribes, nerds. But my nose is so runny today. It is so grumpy. Well, I do like money. Even the chiefs are like, money. Eat. Ugh, nose sucks. Bing bing. Okay, look at all those rich bastards. Look at all those corrupt nobles. What do you mean? Smiley face. Lost all that money in that auction that gave us nothing? Oh no. Bum bum! Okay, you have your scholars and theologians discover another prophecy, which contradicts the first, written on an older stone tablets found in the same archaeological site. The northern commoners are not sure who to believe. You've bought yourselves some time. The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of the next season. Why'd it have to be money our only weakness? Oh no. Okay, well that's that season. Deep in the south, the grandee paces along the balcony of his hillside villa. It's just not enough. These peasants love Zermina and believe in the miracles. They won't rise up and put her on the throne. Take heart, grandee. We're at the threshold. Those peasants need only a small push. If only we could engineer that push. The grandee's aim is the lowest ability to 4 or less. Poor barons, though. Poor barons. Do you know what, barons? I'm not gonna tax you. I'm gonna common tax. I'm gonna common tax. What can I say except you're welcome? I feel bad for the barons, okay? The deceased. Pilan, how are you? The elderly Baron Fradisia, a cousin many times removed from Baron Monday Ferium, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? Ah, it's the classic money one. Better end than most of us get. Indeed, Your Majesty. She stayed at home in the march most of her time, enjoying herself. but she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrambling for her estate. Baroness, God, I need like a Scottish trigger word to get me into the voice. Mating how Mundy was pronounced better than why? It's such a hard thing to read, I think, can you develop dyslexia more as you get older? Because my sister's dyslexic. I think she mainly got dyscalculus, but she's dyslexic. My dad's very dyslexic. I have never really had that much issues, but recently, I'm just a mass. You can become dumber as you get older. I think it might just be that way, honestly. Maybe it's just that. Maybe I'm just fucking stupid. Why, Fred? Why did you write it like that? Why do you hate us? Baroness Fredercia. Scottish was my relative, and I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course, the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore that she intended to leave it to our family. Tears. Pardon that. That's a pitiful claim. I don't know why this is how we talk now. Pardon that. It's very Scottish, very American Scottish accent. Pardon that. Okay, so Dewey give the estate to Mundy, who's the Baron. They get wealth. Treasury goes slightly up. Defiance gets shifted. Do we give it to Tears? Same difference. Redistribute the estate among the Marcher peasants, increasing the trade and the Defiance, or claim the estate for the Treasury. Now, do you know what I'm gonna do, chat? I'm gonna give you a golden choice, okay? I'm gonna bribe you. You'll get 500 personal wealth if you make me rich. If you give me the Treasury, that estate, you'll get money in return. How's that sound? Everybody's fucking rich as fuck this run. Rich, 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 rich. Everybody is rich. The estate is mine. Mine, mine, mine. Just having some headache tablets, chat. You know how it be. Okay, well, everybody wants to be rich, so... Love a good bribe. Exactly. Everybody just keep getting your money, keep getting your votes in so you can get some money. Ooh. Nom 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 nom. The treasurer is delighted. Nobles far less so. Oh no, the March can now rebel again. Guess. Wagons quickly roll in from Baroness Fredericia's estate, laden with expensive fur coats, old chalices, and antique ceramics. All of those new riches crowd the treasury, giving it a charming atmosphere. A curious discovery. Your Majesty, you will recall a devastating avalanche struck the north. Yes, I remember a tragedy. I can say vaguely. Oh my god. Yep. The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded into the mountainside. We suspect it may be one of our ancestors' tombs. Some local pried the door open and investigated within. They did not return. Okay, so do we send a group of renowned northern warriors to explore the ruins? Send a team of scholars from Quail University? Or order the tomb shut back up? It's up to you, chat. What are we voting for? What are we doing? What's our plan? What's our plan here, George the cat? Looks like we're sending some warriors so far. Explore. Send Zaf. Vote B. What do you mean? Shut down everything. God, this is a very split vote. It's It's a very split vote, Georgie. I know cuddly cat, my big bubba. Quarantine the doom. Quarantine the doom. But I'm a scholar, of course, of course. That is literally what you do, so it makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh. We seem to be tied here, chat. We seem to have been tied. Tied into a knot. Oh, B is now winning. Okay, any more voters? Any more voters? Oh, couple more. B is still winning. Okay, okay. I'm gonna do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. Okay, well, we're sending in some scholars from Castle University. I'm sure they'll be fine. A team of scholars are sent forth to investigate, accompanied by a few officers of the watch to ensure their safety. Hope to hear back from them soon. Hopefully they'll be hopefully there's no big monsters in there or nothing. Baron Tom... Scottish good news, Your Highness. The new library is wonderfully popular. We've already begun an expansion, though there is a small problem. While digging more foundations, builders found bones in the rock. From the size of the things, the beast must be larger than the library itself. Like a giant, spooky, scary skeleton. Why the frick are these nerds in my burial too? But why the frick? He lowers his voice. The builders are saying it might be a, flying reptile. No one dares say the name these days. It's been 100 years since a dragon was seen in the kingdom. Back then it was catastrophic. Okay, so do we carry on building? Who cares about some dragon fossils? Carefully excavate the bones. Or don't mess with dragons. Abandon the library entirely. This is just a normal monarch's choice, but I kind of want to excavate the dragon, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Or if it comes to life or something, it'd be fun. It'd be exciting. I want the dragon bones. Dragon these nuts. I'm sure that the grandees will try and vote for C, but don't listen to them, okay? Let's get those dragon bones out of that. I would kill to examine a dragon? Exactly, Zaf. Zaf would literally kill somebody to be able to examine a dragon. Not many times you can say that, you know? Dragons. Literally murder somebody. Literally. Okay, we're excavating the bones. Voting has closed. Unless you kill a dragon, it might not matter. Purported dragon bones have been found in the march. Builders dig the bones from the rock. Soon, the huge bones are revealed. As visitors crowd the site, trade picks up. Merchants set up stalls, peddling hastily written pamphlets on dragon bones. What? Oh, pamphlets on dragon bone, not on the dragon's bones, but on what they are. Okay, that makes sense. But despite the rise in tourism, some Marcher locals are superstitious, treating the bones with fear. Some refuse to approach the building at all. Oh no. No, Cleo. They belong in a museum. Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a further pitch. Order, the chief's claimant, sits atop the throne of bones, surrounded by god speakers chanting in a forgotten tongue. And thus, Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you the monarch in the north, the Lord Render, soon to be monarch of the kingdom. Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Valtor, glory to Morgana in the north. The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other. Steins are smashed against one another in celebration. Monarch King of the North. Now we must bring Monarch of the North. Now we must bring down the false queen and in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. King of the North. Do you, okay, chiefs, do you lower your own defiance, or do you raise your own farming? She's not my queen! Oh my gosh. This is the chief's vote. This is their moment. Okay, barons, I think to stop everybody else to stop the chiefs from winning, you're gonna have to do a rebellion. I will say, I think it might be rebellion time. No idea how hard these are. So usually it's like, how many is it, chat? Is it like 2 up or 2 down from what you currently are on? So your defiance, chief's defiance is 5, so it'll probably be down to 3 defiance. And raise your farming seems to come up a little bit less, so defiance is probably the most sensible thing to do. Though defiance is the thing that I can fuck over easiest, so. Excuse me, Vizdy, I said I didn't ask how hard they are. I said they are hard. Oh, you did say that. Well, listen. Listen. Exclamation mark, listen, okay? So it's destined, so it shall be. Spread the word to all Morgana's children. The throne breaker has risen. The false queen will fall. But first we drink in honor of the gods. More cheers are up through the clan hall. Come morning, there will be lots of work to do. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower their defiance to 3 or less. Eek. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws. Time to do a tweaking. Oh. Iron Will. We love it. We love it. Okay. Okay. I think there might need to be a rebellion. I think a rebellion is a good idea, barons. Because we have to stop the chiefs from winning. Unfortunately, I think I might have fucked you over a little bit too much. Anyway, brand new harvester. Sean Bean, Your Majesty, it's me, Wheatus. The scholars think that the thinkers of the March have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a wheat eater. It's revolutionising agriculture. It's literally me, and I get a Sean Bean impression. What the fuck? Listen, Wheaters, okay? Otherwise, I'll have to go, Wheaters! Wheaters! A wheat eater Wheaters is complaining about the wheat eater. It would be great use to us in the north. Our farms are struggling to keep up with demand, you know. Yeah, it's gonna eat wheat. I will not share the designs with the likes of you, Northern Leech. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. Alright, so do we force the barons to distribute the designs, increasing defiance and farming? Compensate the barons for the invention and share it with the other regions, increasing wealth, decreasing the treasury, but increasing farming? Leave the machines in the march only, increasing the march's farming and the North's defiance. That increases the North's defiance, so that's pretty pog. Halt the production of these machines. They're an affront to honest farmers everywhere. Okay, what are we thinking, chat? Honestly, don't know. How about you just do a vote, chat? You vote on what you think is best. I'll go for a wee, because I've got to go piss, girl. I'll leave you with George. I'll be 1 sec. Okay, how are we doing? Right, so we're leaving the machines in the march only. Is that what we voted for? Interesting, interesting. That's a weird choice. That's a weird choice. Bum, bum. Readers, this is Carol Council. Our people need those machines, but these greedy dogs get to hoard them and watch it suffer. Weeders. Preferred Sean Bean. The Chief Wheaters, please fall on deaf ears while the farmers in the march continue to reap the benefits of the wheat eaters. Other regions stagnate. Oh. Hi, Scotty. Are you on camera or are you being green screened out? There you are, look. Hello. You in? Oh, don't do that. No chair scratching. Oi. Okay. Stuck. Down. Come. Jump off. Stop. Jump off. Hello. Oh, you silly cat. Honestly. Okay, right. Fear of bones. Vote cat. Scottish, my liege. It's the reptile's bones. The people are terrified that fire will descend upon the march. These fools could take matters into their own hands and destroy the library if we're not careful. Okay, so do we rebury the bones out of sight, out of mind? The barons should offer the peasants a bribe, or move the bones to a marcher vault. We don't want to bury the bony bones. Move them to a vault, get some money. You vote for C, you make money. Linton. Oh, my cats. My cats. I know. Stretch. Going careful. Vote. Vote. Ow. Someone talk about burying their bone? Damn. Damn. Jeez Louise. Okay. Okay, nice. Burying bones. What is this? RuneScape prayer farming? True. Gotta get that cape, chat. You gotta get your 99 prayer cape. Okay, we're moving the bones to a vault. Vast as they are, excavating the bones is no small feat. A long caravans of wagons drags them to the museum, where the curators display the bones in a large room. They're nervous about showing the dragon's real shape, but the beast's wingspan spreads across the rafters, impossible to hide. The builders return to their work. Eventually, the library extension is completed. The barons are grateful to have the matter resolved, but the people are still afraid. They whisper that the foolish to display the bones so open. What? Why are they so complaining? Honestly. The scholars return, Pog. Okay. Bizarre news from the tomb in the north, Your Majesty. The scholars of Castle University have finished their excavation. From inside, they made contact with an army of warriors made entirely from ice. Frozen warriors declared their loyalty to King Bjalnorf and asked him to be taken to him. Who the blazes is King Bjalnorf? King Bjalnorf died 400 years ago. He was king back when the North was independent. The Ice Warriors have trouble understanding this, though. What do you suggest? King Brandolf is interred in the Hall of Heroes in Wintergate. We could take them to see his skeleton. Perhaps that would persuade him that he's dead. Okay, so do we take the Ice Warriors to see his skeleton? Order your scholars to take them apart and see how they work? I don't know what that even means. The Ice Warriors. You want to take the Ice Warriors apart and see how they work? What? Hello? Seal the tomb for good, or tell them that the current monarch is King Bjarnolf. That's me, King Bjarnolf. Hello. Show the magical Ice Warriors the leader skeleton. I'm sure they won't take it the wrong way. No, but it is the North's king. Don't melt our new ice army. I don't know. I don't know, chat. It's your vote. What do you think we should do? No, I don't think we should do D. I don't think that's a good... I said it was your vote, but what I meant was... vote for A. Well, when I said vote for whatever you like, what I meant was vote A. What's this that you've got on you, Scotty? Get that off you, whatever it is. Voting B for the rebellion? This is bullshit. Is Bjarnolf related to Arnhall? I think they're brothers. Except one of them died several hundred years ago and the other one's still alive. Okay, well, looks like we're going for B. Okay. When your soldiers tried to take one of the Ice Warriors captive, the other Icelings drew their swords and attacked. Shocked Pikachu face. The result was a bloody massacre. The Ice Warriors have proven formidable opponents. Castle University is mourning the loss of one of their finest archaeologists. Frozen Army has now taken over nearby mountain fortress and declared themselves an independent fiefdom, still loyal to a dead king. Well, good job, team. Great voting. Great voting, chat. Well, looks like a rebellion's happening next season anyway. The south swells with a sudden influx of devotees from across the kingdom. They've come to see the Ninth Herald Zemir in action. In the picturesque town of Mirona, the grandee's holy claimant delivers a speech to raucous applause. Two figures stand in an alcove nearby. If our army was strong enough, we could take the palace by force. A crusade? That does sound promising. Though I suggest we leave it up to the Ninth Guard. Surely he will intervene on Zemir's behalf. So, Grandees, do you want to raise your own military or pray for a miracle? Which is raise your own faith. That was clear, I think. Like, you're gonna regret not raising your military when the war comes. Or maybe it was a good idea because your military is gonna get completely destroyed when the war comes. So, good choice, chat. I believe in miracles. No, you have to raise it to 10, I assume. Let us join in prayer, fellow grandees. The end of Queen Vizti's illegitimate, godless rule is upon us. Our claimant Zemir is poised to take the throne and usher in a new golden age. We need only wait for a miracle. Final stage of their scheme, the grandees must raise their faith to at least 10. Okay. Poor barons, they got fucked. They got fucked. Well, the rebellion beginneth. True. My heir! You ready, chat? Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with a nervous silence. My low-born child. Silence continues, accepting a few stifled coughs. After the awkward pause has stretched out to over a minute, there's finally some sporadic applause. The nobles don't appreciate you inducting a low-born child into the royal family, but whether they like it or not, by designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom, provided you can survive the civil war. Okay, everybody's defiance went up, And my stability went down. Oh, went up. My stability went up, because never mind. Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir? What's their name? 52!
The gods are good, your greatness. I'm sure little Visty 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. By that I mean, you're gonna fucking die in this rebellion.
Opening strike.
The time has come. This kingdom has grown soft and weak and ineffectual under the rule of Queen Vizte. As usual, it's up to the barons to fix things with violence. Aye, too right. Let's march on the capital and kick some fucking heads in, mate! Way! All in good time. But we are the barons of the march. Let's live up to that reputation, eh? Let's be clever. But I want to kick some heads in. But there'll be plenty of time for that. But first, we must think carefully about where to strike. We can launch preemptive strike against the grandees to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the chiefs may join our cause, we can call them into war. They'll be more likely to join us if the Queen's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the Queen. Or finally, we could send some assassins to nip this in the bud. Assassins. Okay, chat, what do you... By chat, I mean barons. Barons, do you want to launch preemptive strike? 70% chance. Call upon the chiefs? 90% chance. Petition to support the church? 50% chance. George, please don't rub yourself on the microphone. Or send an assassin after the Queen. Oh my god, I've never seen the assassin one, so I'm actually really excited to see what happens. Assassin, we can afford it. Never seen the assassin? Assassin time, let's go! Vote for the George one. George. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's gonna happen. We have done the assassin one before? It just failed? Oh, I don't remember it. I don't remember it, Zaf. I don't remember it. Okay. Thank you for meeting with me on short notice. The sum you offered piqued my interest. You understand why the sum is so high, though? Yes. You want me to assassinate the Queen? It is no trouble. I am a child of the Viper. If you have the gold and you want the woman dead, she is dead. Get it done. Well, guess we'll find out later on if I've been assassinated or not. At long last, the barons have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in the throne room by Baron Ruskinator Rex, his boots stomping mud all over your nice carpet. The barons of the march are sick of all your lies and tyranny. We'll give you a soft, city-dwelling bastards a proper kicking. We'll be fighting for Baldric, the true king. My authority has gone down, and my stability has gone down. I'm sad. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. One day, I'll see your head on a spike. There'll be many heads on spikes before this is over, and mine won't be among them. Baron Ruskinator Rex drives from your throne room without looking back. Baldric! We have the most cunning plan. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, your majesty. How did things get this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Baron Enki 13. As reason for the uprising, they're citing your history of petty transgressions against the barons. Is it too late to apologize? It is. Now is the time for swords, not words. What are other chances against the rebels? The barons are formidable, but not undefeatable. I hope they don't persuade any of the other regions to join the rebellion. That would be disastrous. So, this is it, civil war? That's right, your majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before this is all over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Okay. Okay. So, there's a funding happening now. Do we want the Baron's military to go up with A, authority to go down with B, the stability to go up with C, stability to go down with D, the Grandee's faith to go up with E, which we don't want, or the Grandee's faith to go down with F, which we do want? What are we thinking? At this point, the marshals to stop burying the trebuchets? Yeah, just leave them up all year round.
Ooh. Well, there's a lot of E and F funders here, which is pretty interesting. Need to stop the grandees, vote F. Fucking hell. That's a lot of money into F. Jesus. I can understand the Baron's desire to raise their military, but they'll have to raise it more than the grandees are raising their faith. Oh, never mind. They did it. I take it all back. Bring it all back to you. Don't stop, never give up. Someone just put a lot of money in E. Gotta keep an eye on the stats chat, otherwise it'll all go bad. At least everyone will be poor? Okay, I have no idea what just happened. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit! We still don't know what happened! It just clicked through! It seemed their faith went down, and the military went up. I guess that's what happened. Okay. Something's wrong. It's an afternoon like any other. You're sitting atop your throne, listening to the petitions of the common folk. A merchant is droning on about the number of beggars in the capital's main square. I'm like this. Suddenly, you spot a flash of movement out the corner of your eye. What's that? A hooded man steps forward from the crowd and sheathing a lethal-looking blade from his belt. The merchant, droning, stutters to a halt. Guards! Guards! Your honor guard rushes forward, silent other than the sound of their blades being drawn. The assassin flings a blade at you, moments before a southern battleman crashes into him. Duck, dive, or stand there like an idiot. I'm gonna stand there like an idiot. Fortunately, the assassin's aim was thrown off by your honor guard. The blade sinks into the throne's backrest an inch from where your head had been. The honor guard and the assassin engage. Somehow the lone killer downs several of them in an instant, though they received only superficial cuts. They're already convulsing, with foam dribbling from their lips. Eventually the assassin is cut down, but not before your southern battlements have been utterly decimated. The few survivors are within hours, also foaming. Your Majesty, are you alright? Amazingly, yes, not a scratch on me. You have incredible luck. It's a good thing your honor guard were loyal. I dread to think what would have happened if they sympathized with the rebels. Whew. Battlelands. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Battlelands. She pulls out the knife that's been embedded in your throne and stabs you! No, she doesn't. I suspected it was coated in a venom of the scorpion cat. The slightest scratch, you'd have died in indescribable agony. I need some time to process this. Of course. Barons will stop at nothing, even murder, to bring you down. Thank the Ninth for your honor guard. May they rest in peace. Things could have gone very differently. The dreaded Scorpion George. Not George, my Scorpion son. Vast armies darken the landscape like shadows of clouds. Flags are flying. Drums are pouring in rhythms of marching boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least, that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of the palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the March is advancing on the capital, led by the treacherous cur Baron Enki 13. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the south. If they march now, they'll intercept the barons in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the armies of the north. It's risky, but together they'd have a high chance of defeating the accursed barons. What are your orders, Your Majesty? I think they should join forces. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay the orders to the Grandee, Sergio Mustashki. They're about to rebel. Why? The commander in the field. Hopefully they'll do as they're told. God knows that treachery can thrive on the battlefield. We have our orders, but should we follow them? That's not... No, wait. I did the wrong accent. That was Scottish. Help. It's all confusing. Okay, Grandees, do you wish to defy the orders and send your army to fight the rebels alone? Follow the orders and link up with the chiefs? Or hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without a challenge? Gonna join the game and just hopefully join Wheater's rebellion. Weeders! Chiefs, we should rebel? The heck? The heck is this? The heck is this, chiefs? What's going on, chief? Then we can sacrifice the queen at the victory feast. Monka Giga. Okay. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in the palace, waiting for your marshal to return. Finally, she arrives at your throne room, looking perfectly composed. Your Majesty, as ordered, the grandees have turned their army around to link with the chiefs. All according to plan. Indeed, Your Majesty. Let's hope the plan is sound. If it all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty, the fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. And we will prevail! Now that's the spirit. Now I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. Over the next few weeks, it becomes clear that the Southern's army retreat has given the barons free rein to pillage and plunder the South. The rampaging marcher troops descend on the farms like locusts, taking everything to feed thousands of hungry soldiers. Walking into a trap, let's rebel. This is unbelievable. Oh, look at the trade in the barons' land now, though. They're trading the South. Oh no. While the southern forces successfully link up with the chiefs. Now that the joint army of grandees and chiefs rush to meet the barons in open warfare, the winner will either end your reign or preserve it. My reign, chat. My reign. Mustering an army. Along the march's border, countless of boots churn in the mud. Marching songs fill the air. The barons' troops are gathered in vast numbers. Huzzah! Look at them! All, what are we waiting for, eh? Let's come down on the capital like hell itself. I'm eager to spill as blood as anyone, my friend, but we can't commit too early. Oh, we must strike with all our might, and on that subject, I considered several proposals that would bolster our army for the trials ahead. Do the barons hire mercenaries from the Ashmeaden Empire? Can't do conscription, can't call upon the Holy Order, but or the army existing one will be enough. So I guess do you spend some of your money to hire mercenaries? Is the question. That's the real question here, chat. Okay, well, it looks like we're hiring some mercenaries. Okay. Ugh, are we really hiring Ashmeadens to fight for us? I feel dirty. Okay, the military is now 9. The trade has gone down. Me too, but we have no choice. This is the price of victory. When the Ashmeaden mercenaries arrive in the march, it becomes apparent how different their customs are from the locals. They pray to Caldovaga, the machine god, in an attempt to remind him that the world exists. They claim their swords are alive and will grow angry if sheathed for too long. They bathe every single day. But they're perfectly capable of enacting hideous violence in exchange for money. That's all the barons need from them. Wait, the chiefs are rebelling! No! The grandees have moved their army to rendezvous with the chiefs, and the chiefs are rebelling. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Common tax. What the fuck? More treachery. Dire news, Your Majesty. The North has sent a horde of berserker warriors to support the barons in the field. Have they turned against us? Afraid so. The chiefs have formally joined the rebellion, declaring you a tyrant. And the reason for the uprising? They're citing your past transgressions, mainly your reluctance to provide aid after the Northern Avalanche. I won't lie, Your Majesty, the odds are stacked against us now. There's one called Opening Strike, and there's another called Final Battle. Grandees, let's rig all the votes now, it's just us. My dear chiefs of the North, thank you for joining us against our righteous war against Queen Viste. It's on! Sean Bean, aye, it's no trouble. Point is in a direction and we'll start chopping off some heads. Oh, you're all in good time, my friend. First,
You must decide where to direct your opening strike. We can launch a preemptive strike against the Grandees to cripple their military capabilities, which makes a lot of sense because they've just rendezvoused with your army. Or, if we suspect the Grandees may join our cause, we could call them into this war. They'll be more likely to join us if the Queen's authority is low. Okay, so do you launch a preemptive strike on the Grandees 30% military, or call upon the Grandees to join your cause 30% defiance? That's your choice, chat. By chat, I mean chiefs. Jay says they want to join, but Wheatus says kill them. So it's not going well for us here, Scotty and Georgie. We're getting attacked. Okay, well, 70% roll. Let's see. Chiefs launched a surprise attack on the south, slashing and burning their way across fields and farmlands. Before they can get too far, however, the southern army springs an ambush, catching the northern soldiers totally unawares. It failed. 70% roll. Get XCOM'd, chat. Loyalists gain 1 victory point. The north's military has gone down, and the south's farming has gone down. Wonderful. No mercy for traitors. Long live the Queen. The northern army are forced to disorderly retreat back to their lands, losing demoralized troops to ambush and desertion along the way. Final battle, Monkus. I can't believe the swine. The chiefs have defected and joined the march as rebels. The Grandees are all that stand between us and oblivion. I feel faint. Take heart, your majesty. We haven't lost yet. I'll send words to the Grandee that it's time to strike. We can only hope that they listen to your orders, your majesty. Okay, so 10% chance to fight, or hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. I'm not sure why. Okay, Grandees, this is your choice. Do you fight as 10% chance to win, or do you just pull back and watch it all happen? Ooh, XCOM 10%. We're XCOM 10%ing. XCOM, risk it all. Gamba? Any Gamba? Any Gamba in the chat? Okay, here we go. 10%. Your marshal rides out with your orders, leaving you to wait anxiously for the outcome of the battle. The next few days are agony. No! Tell me what happened. The next day, as we marched to engage the enemy, we were lured into an ambush. I should have seen it coming. No. It was a narrow pass, forcing our armies into a choke point. Suddenly, our numbers didn't matter. The chief softened us up with a hail of arrows. The Baron smashed into us like a hammer striking an anvil. Blood and screams. So much death. When they found me, I was under a pile of corpses with 6 arrows in me. They say it's a miracle I survived at all. Yep. Sure. We lost, but all going to die. Pull yourself together. If you want to see the year's end, we must build up fortifications, stockpile food, and train up a citizens' militia. Barons will be camped outside the city walls in a matter of weeks. It's time to pray to the Ninth, your majesty, because apart from him, we're on our own. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, they've got 5 victory points. It's over. It's over! I thought they were on 4. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Sun rises on a city in turmoil. The barons began their assault last night. Since then, you've heard nothing outside of the screams and howls and the clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. She's fucked off. She pretended to get shot with 6 arrows, then she's fucked off. That's what's happened. The royal court is empty except for you, your wife and your child, cradled in the arms of their nanny. The crying is giving you a headache. I've prepared a special fast-acting poison. Totally painless. Shall we have one last drink together? No. You're right. Let's drink the poison. Bottoms up! You clink glasses with your wife and gut back the poison. She was right. It's quick and painless. You'll settle back in your throne, feeling plenty drowsy. You'll never know the outcome of the rebellion. But if you're dead, no one can assume the barons and chiefs are victorious. Oh, you can assume they're victorious. Never mind. It's too late to worry about that. You're just gonna lie back and enjoy this nap. Okay. At least our child survived, I guess. We'll never know what happened to them. So, you know, maybe they got out somehow with the nanny. I don't know. We're doing a vote anyway on who... The nobles are voting on who they want to win. Do they want Baldric to win, the barons, or Alder to win, the chief? That's the vote. The barons did lead this rebellion, that's true. And basically, the grandees are the kingmakers here. 50-50? I mean, if you 50-50 it, we can just do a coin flipper. Spite voting? Oh no. The barons got fucked over all game though, they deserve this. All I can say to the chiefs is L plus ratio plus XCOM odds. You're not spiteful against the chiefs. Chat spite voting against the underdog. I know. Chiefs rebelled, lost one battle, and their only contribution to the rebellion. It's true. Lord Asmosius, thank you for the follow. And we're gonna... Should we just 50-50 it? Congratulations, Baldric! Baldric's done it! King Baldric. Unwilling to be captured alive by the rebels, Queen Vizsla and her wife drank poison. The chiefs joined the rebellion alongside the barons, but nobody considered them a true contender for the crown. As a reward for staying loyal to the queen, the top grandees were beheaded in public. The survivors swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. The barons launched a rebellion that toppled the queen and devastated the kingdom. In the aftermath, nobody could stop them from taking the throne, and Alder was crowned the half-hearted cheers and traumatized common folk. Wait, what? I don't know, it wasn't why does it say Alder? What? What? They said the barons. Nobody can stop, but then that's the... It was bold. Rhea, we found a bug. We found a bug, Rhea. Rhea, we found a bug. Rhea. Anyway, scratch them out. Baldric. Queen Vizsla defeated. Wait, I'm dead. I'm dead. Rhea, we found a bug. There was a. Did you follow? Okay, so two things rebelled. The chiefs joined the rebellion. Then there was a 50-50 coin flip vote at the end, and the barons won the vote. But then the very end text said that the barons had been crowned the winner, but it picked the name of the chief's leader instead of the barons one. Defeated, more like fucking deceased. I'm dead. I'm dead. Nobles. Mundi is the richest noble, and Mero is the poorest noble. And there's Baldric, just looking on. Yeah, it's a pretty minor bug. It was just literally one name got swapped round at the end. It's okay, the barons technically won, just a text error. It's hardly one to really hard one to figure out, but I'll write it down. Yeah, it might be like a really niche circumstance that it comes up as well, like with the 50-50 maybe as well. I don't know, but it can go on a list. Denny's got a nice clipper for you as well. Thank you, Rhea. Awesome. Well, we lost. Good job, chat. Good job, Barons. Barons got mega fucked over that game, and honestly, they deserved it. They deserved it. If I click this button and then I click this button, I'm back in my room. Gotta love debugging stuff, right? I'm gonna
Asking for rebellion since the first year, so I've won. I know, let's play. I'm gonna, because I've got a bad head, I don't think I've got another one in me. I don't think I can do another whole game. So I think I'm gonna do a raid. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. We're gonna be doing some XCOM tomorrow. XCOM Enemy Unknown, we're back. We've been doing it, but we've taken like 2 or 3 weeks off from it or something. It's been a while. So tomorrow morning, we'll be back with some XCOM. I'm gonna go and chill and try and sort of de-stress, because I've got to record some podcasting this evening, so I've got to try and chill down. Who should we go and see? Ped? Who else is who's streaming in Jobs and Gems right now? There's Pedschwin and Blinkies. I got a drop, Pog. If I type this in and then I click enter, look, I got a drop, Poggies. Let's raid Ped. Basically. Raid Ped Green. Bam. Ped's doing some Resident Evil 4. Oh, wait, no, 4. Whatever one, the new one. Whatever it is. Resident Evil, whatever it is. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. It's been lovely having you all here. We'll definitely do some more at some point. I also got a real hankering for City Skylines as well, so I'm going to try and squeeze that in somewhere. Got a lot going on. Oh, I know. I got a really City Skylines in. I'm jonesing for some City Skylines in. Mwah! Love you, everybody. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Give Ped my love. And, yeah. Stay cozy. Mwah.